What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing tonight on this lovely Saturday night? It's currently 6:34 p.m. West Coast. On the East Coast, I'm sure everybody's doing a lot more interesting things, like out at a club, dancing, having a good time. I might be doing that here in a couple hours as well, but until then, I kind of wanted to talk about some stuff. Some of the stuff that's been happening this week because man, there's been some interesting things, right? Like, it is just the level of stupidity, like, you can't think that it can go lower, like, week to week at all. You're just like, "Can't be dumber," right? Like, you hit Sunday and you're like, "Goddamn, there can't be anything stupider than that," right? And then Monday comes around, and, it's like that really weird, or not that it's like that old, like, newspaper article, cartoon where it's like that old lady, I can't remember her name, but she is like, it'll be on a Monday, and she's just like, "Oh, it's been a long week this morning." That's how I feel reading almost everything on Twitter all the time. Like, every time Monday comes around, like, it's Monday, nothing really happened, like, it could be it feels like nothing happened. And then the absolute landslide of just insanity that follows is just, it's kind of impressive. It's very impressive, especially because it seems to always come from, like, a select few amount of people. And even though there's a select few amount of people, like, they just come up all the time-ish. Maybe they take a hiatus for a month or 2 because there hasn't been something stupid enough or they didn't say it's something stupid enough to react to. And, in this case, well, I will start talking about it, but we are going to be talking about Grace Randolph because what an absolute buffoon of just a human being. What absolute trash. Like, I try pretty decently. Like, I'll comment on other people's stuff. If I'm on Twitter, like, I'll make little comments here or there. If I'm on Twitter, whatever. When it comes to my YouTube channel and talking about people, I try to keep it to whatever topics I'm talking about, whether it's TV shows, video games, whatever the new thing is of the week, whatever. Or maybe a little bit of politics here or there, sprinkle that shit in. But it's like I try not to keep it. It's not even personal. It's more just like about anybody specifically, unless we're talking about somebody's article or we're talking about somebody's, uh, I don't know, tweet or something. But it's like I almost kind of want to make it personal because I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like I don't understand how people are this retarded. I'm just gonna say it. How are you this retarded? Like, Grace Randolph goes out there and from the BAFTAs, right? It's like the British Academy Awards, right? It's like, and they're there. Like, one of the big things they're celebrating is this guy with Tourette's syndrome, right? Let me go ahead and pull up the clip. Like, I don't know why it closed on me, but god damn it. But this guy, I think his name is Daniel something. Let me pull up the article. I had a whole thing opened and now it's all closed. Literally, my whole extra tab just freaking died on me. I went to click on it. Not working. I need to get a better computer. Anyways, this guy was promoting his movie that the movie's about him. The movie's called I Swear, and it's about living life with Tourette's, right? And if people don't know what Tourette's is, I'm assuming most people do because I don't know, we we weren't raised under rocks. We have access to the fucking internet. Like that, how do you not know what this is? And how do you not know that there's many forms of it? Like, it'd be like, "Hey, you have cancer," and it's like, "Well, cool. Is it ovarian cancer? Is it testicular cancer? It's like you go through like some of the worst ones first. It's like there's many types of cancer. Guess what? There's many types of the same disease out there. Hold on, somebody might have jumped in the background. Give me a second. But yeah, Tourette's also is one of those things that has many different versions of it. Tourette's can be tics where it's like your eye can just do this. You can do this. You can just flick your eyes. Or you can whistle. You can do whatever. Sometimes it's a combination of a lot of those things. Sometimes, well, and in the worst case, well, it might be considered the worst case just because the society today or nowadays is just offended by everything. They're just offended by everything and they don't understand anything. They, this is like I think like a great example of what I talk about kind of all the time, which is we don't exactly have a reading problem. We have a comprehension problem. And back when I was growing up, we had something called reading and comprehension. So you comprehended what the fuck you're reading. These people don't comprehend shit. They might be able to read something. They might be able to tell you what it is back to you because they're like, well, I can parrot something. You're just a fucking puppet, and that's all you're good for. But as far as knowing what it actually means, what it represents, how it actually functions, you're useless. And I think that's what happened to someone like Grace Randolph. Because I don't know if you guys have been seeing all the craziness that's been happening. I mean, it died off a little bit. Died off a little bit now because now it's towards the weekend. But Grace Randolph here with just am I blocked? Did she block me? She might have blocked me. Okay, hold on. She didn't block me. This absolute idiot. These are kind of people that even though I'm kind of joking at the same time, I'm also serious where I'm like, who is watching these people? Like, I mean, I question it even for myself. It's like, hey, if people are watching me, don't get me wrong. I think the hell out of you. You're awesome. Thank you. But it's like usually I'm trying to give some information or trying to, be entertaining or whatever. And it's like I've even rewatched some stuff, not just from me, but friends of mine. And I'm just like, hey, that was funny. That was whatever. I can watch people like Grace Randolph, other people like that, and I'll look at their stuff and I'm like, you have 700 or 800,000 people that are subscribed to you, and you give zero zero like pluses towards the world at all. You're you're the most useless commentator on anything. You give no critique. Your critique is I like thing or I don't like thing. That's it. And then thing is racist, thing is not racist. That's it. That's that's the in-depth madness that you go through and that's it. But you have 800,000 or maybe well, let me check real quick. Here, Grace Randolph. Hold on, I already typed in her name. Randolph. Beyond the trailer. 937,000 followers. 937,000 of probably some of the most useless, fucking mundane, irrelevant shit you've ever heard in your life. Just devoid of, I don't know, anything useful. Just gone. If you were to watch anything she says, you will learn zero things other than how dumb she is. Like she's one of those people. There's so many streamers like that where you're just it's flabbergasting. You're just like, how do you have anybody that watches you? I mean, it'd be one thing, like, I get it when there's, like, cute chicks and they do the Twitch thing. Maybe they're in skimpy stuff, and, like, we all know what's going on there, right? It's like, it's a bunch of simps out there. life happens, and you know what? Good looking women, they get it, but they get a little bit of a boost. It's fine, but you get someone like Grace out there, and it's like, what the fuck is appealing here? Other than people like us watching what she's talking about, just to talk about how retarded they are, because I find no benefit of listening to someone like that at all, like at all. But does anybody? I'm super confused. It blows my mind, like how these people are even a thing at all. But all right, hold on. Let me see here. Just got a message. All right, let me finish up with that. All right, let's see here. Let's go to the chat here. We got Lieutenant Garatina. It says, "Evening, Syfaxx." You know what, Lieutenant? Evening to you, good sir. How are you doing? How are you doing out there? Hopefully, you are doing good. He also follows up with saying, "Never trust Grace Randolph." Like, I would say, go as far as like, why even listen to such a useless hag? What a useless person. Like, she's like the epitome of what we kind of talk about, like that we're against, where it's like you're just you talk to be in a space because you think, because you've watched a few movies, you know what you're talking about. You don't. You have no insight. You have no idea how movies work. You have no idea how any of the shit works. You have no idea how like stories play out at all. Your critique is the most fucking boring everything you can imagine, and you just do it over and over again, and some reason people watch you. I think it just happens to be because, I mean, if there was white privilege out there, like, it's you. Like, that's you. Your white privilege is, hey, we're gonna watch this bland ass fucking just four, like, not even four, that's way too high, 3 out of 10 white chick, and like probably even in your prime you might have been a four. It just, I don't understand how these people get popular or how they get thousands of subscribers. I just don't get it. I mean, I guess it's just consistency, and it's like you're just consistently retarded, and over time you just pick up other retards that follow you. Because I don't get it. Because it's like, even if you were to sit there and be like, well, she's gonna have simps and stuff, like, but she's mediocre and kind of ugly as fuck. Who the fuck is looking at that and is like, I want to get some of that. Like, you can't even look at that and be like, oh, I get it. Like, she's hot though. It's like, she's not. It'd be like if Sydney Sweeney went online and it's like she was just ridiculously stupid about everything she talked about, but she had like 10 million followers. You would understand. You'd be like, mm-hmm, I get it. Tits, like that, them tits though. Like you can kind of understand some things sometimes when some of this stuff comes about. People like this just kind of blow my mind. Where it just, how are you just useless in the thing that you're supposed to be talking about? And then be so wrong about something like Tourette syndrome. So I don't know how many people saw the video. Lieutenant Guaranteed, cancel my max sub. I'm not supporting Paramount. Hey man, don't go for it, man. Hold on. Also, Syfaxx, while I'm waiting to see if Gunn will deliver on comet accurate Brainiac or not, I want to count on it, dude. Like, even though like I've had plenty of times where like I backed Gunn for a lot of stuff because I liked what he had at the time. For the most part, I would say I was like 85-15 on like, 85% for, 15% against some of the stuff that he's done. But overall, I was like, most of the stuff that he's done I liked. And now that he's been a part of and the head of DC, I can say with 100% certainty that I'm 100% against all the shit he's been doing. Like he's just not the right fit, man. He's not the guy. He's not the one. And it's very evident. So it's like, hey, will we get a accurate Brainiac or not? Probably not, dude. Sorry. I know you've been talking about that probably for a couple of years in chat. I've seen you type it all the time. And hey, I want a good Brainiac too. I don't think Gunn is going to be the one to give it to us. He might give us a Brainiac, but I don't think it's going to be a good one. Sadly. Sadly. Let's go down the rest of the list here. We got Donald Vermillion, 1253 says cancel or to add Lieutenant Garatina, cancel my max sub. I'm not supporting Paramount. Okay, I already read that one. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. The only reason I would support Paramount, well, actually, I can't really anymore because they got rid of their only good person they had there, which was Tyler Sheridan. Like that guy was he was delivering nothing but pretty good shows. Even like his worst show, which will probably be Lioness or something like that, is still better than like 90% of other shows being produced right now. Just and you canceled his like contract. These people are dumb. They're so dumb. It's baffling. It's mind blowing, really. Hi, Donald Vermillion. Glad you can make it. Absolutely. Uh, happen to be in the neighborhood. Hey, man, anytime at Syfaxx bot farming. I'm bot farming. Are you a bot? I have 3 people in my chat. If I'm bot farming, I'm doing a horrible job at bot farming. I got 3. So I got you, and then obviously I've been responding to Lieutenant Garatina, and then I know I have my phone watching. So that's the 3 people here. If I'm bot farming, I did it wrong. I'm in somebody else's chat. I'm in somebody else's chat. Like apparently, like what are you talking about? How did that happen? I agree. I liked a lot of his stuff before he was in charge of the sea. Everything he's putting out is off-putting. Absolutely, right? Who knows? Syfaxx, he might give us certain versions of Brainiac or give us a certain version of Brainiac, but I hope he's just green and from Kulo or Kolu. His home world in the DC universe right now. Like I said, there's no support. There's no reason to support Paramount. Yeah, Paramount hasn't really been delivering anything decent. And then if their response to like let's say just Landman, right? Like Landman was I think was a giant success season 2. A lot of people liked it. It had great reviews. Most people for the most part liked it. And then the response to that is like, hey, all these shows that everybody likes that happen to be mainly Tyler Sheridan shows, let's get rid of him. Like, how was that your response? That is the craziest business decision that I can think of. Like the guy who's actually creating new and interesting and intriguing things that's drawing more people towards your business. Get rid of him because uh, let's be honest, like the people who are leaning more towards it, who support it, and then what a crazy concept. The people with money happen to be more conservative style people who like conservative style media, support it. I don't even think Tyler Sheridan is freaking conservative. He probably doesn't give a shit at all. He's just writing regular stories. He's just regular dude, number 3, and it's just like, hey, I know how to write about it. That's what he seems like. And I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't come across as like a diehard like Trump supporter or diehard I don't know any type of political this or that. He just seems like regular guy number 3. I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen the right interviews. Either way, he writes great shows that everybody likes. Why would you get rid of the guy who's making all your like who's bringing the money to you? Even if he didn't want him to write more shows, Use him as a learning tool for other people. Have him teach the next up and comers. Because that's the other thing you have a problem with in Hollywood in general is they're getting rid of the old guard, I guess you could say. It's like not even the old guard, but that's probably the easiest way to put it that most people don't understand. It's like the people who were there before who like they held down these positions for years and there's a reason they're so good at everything because they've been there forever, and then they get rid of them and now you're just left with all the new people up and coming who have nobody to learn from. So they just come in like, hey, you're hired, we just need somebody to fill in spots. And then you get shows like what we're getting now. You get stuff like Starfleet Academy, disaster, like some of the worst writing you've ever seen in your life. And that's what you get. That's it. The seasoned writers, yeah, people with experience, whatever. Like, I mean, it's like even if I were to jump onto a job site, let's say if I were to like jump onto a job site and I haven't laid bricks before, right? Do you want to jump on with just you and five other people who have also not laid bricks, or would you rather just do you and one other person, but that guy's been laying bricks for 25 years? Because I think the guy who's been laying bricks for 25 years, me and that guy could get it done way quicker than five people who have never done it before. Because that guy knows what he's doing. It's what a crazy concept. It's almost like you learn from the people who are better than you. And they also teach you their ways and the little tricks and little hints. I mean, it doesn't really matter what job you have to a certain point, but it's like you will learn something from people who are more experienced than you. It's just the way that everything goes. And if you get rid of all the people that are more experienced and then you bring in people who have no experience, the people with no experience have no experienced people to learn from. It's just common sense. That's it. It's just the most common sense shit possible. Oh man. Disney did exactly the same thing with their animation. That's why they can't do cell animation anymore. That and cell animation takes forever and a fucking decade. I don't think there's really like cell animators out there anymore. They're all like new age animators are all well new age. Like they're doing everything on computers and stuff. So there are certain arts and stuff that are going to be lost, and there'll be the few people that keep it up that are going to be super niche, very very niche, and probably be able to find a market to actually sell their stuff in. But there's going to be very niche, and it'll be like, hey, once every 4 months I sell this painting for $80,000, and that's how I make my money or some shit. It'll be a bunch. There'll be not a bunch of people. There'll be a few people like that because a lot of that takes effort. People don't like doing effort. People don't like, I don't know, applying themselves. They think their version of applying themselves is just like, hey, I got into college because I used Chat GPT better than the other guy used Chat GPT. Okay. Like, and then they're like, I'm college educated. It's like, are you though? How do you not know the most simple, basic things? Like, I'm tired of these people. Like they have no life skills or anything like that. They like basic fundamental living is literally a chore for some of these people. Like they just don't know how to do it. They don't understand like how can you survive off $3,000 a month? It's like, are you kidding me? Like you've never had to, I don't know, be a person before on your own? Super gay, super gay. Like Miss Sparkle says, gay. Absolutely gay. You are a chore. I am absolutely a chore. Look, I was trying to do the stream with some friends. I hit up some people. The couple of people I talked to were like, hey, no, I'll be there. I'm like 30 minutes in. Nobody's showing up because you know what? Nobody likes me. You know what? But fine, fine, fine. Nobody wants to come hang out with Syfaxx. So maybe you're right. Maybe I am a chore. I'm a chore to hang out with. You know what? It's so sad. It's so sad. It's debilitating. Maybe that's what I should do. Should I like victim farm myself? Is that how like the internet works nowadays? Should I just be like, but poor me, nobody wants to hang out with me. No. Oh my god. Also subscribe, possibly send me $5 at Syfaxx. Like don't just send it to me. Oh my god, you have no idea. Oh my god. I feel like there has to be streamers out there that do that, but they mean it. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. I bet you didn't even ask. Who didn't I ask? Well, I didn't ask you because you were supposed to jump on to Rockefeller stream and you were like, I'll be on in a minute. And an hour and a half later, after saying you're just putting on your eyeshadow, you never fucking responded. You never showed up. I don't know if he sent you a message or not, but you never showed up. I don't know if you need to apply, I don't know, your eye makeup with just like, I don't know, 5-gallon buckets because we can see it in your profile picture. It's kind of tiny. Like that should take like 2 minutes. Why is it taking you an hour and a half? Syfax, have you seen our comments regarding Iran? Whose comments? Yours specifically in in the chat? Let's see here. Iranians around the world are celebrating the fall of Ayatollah. Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. I think that's been pretty funny. The master apprentice relationship can't be beaten. Exactly. I've got money. They like the prince into power. Yeah, I don't know much about Iran, so I can't really speak on that. But I think it's funny how so many people, and they did this when they literally bombed Iran to get rid of the nuclear weapons. They're like, there's going to be a war. And it's like, yeah, we get rid of your leader in less than 24 hours. Like, what do how do you think wars are stopped? It, you usually get rid of the person at the top. I think America learned that lesson years ago. Now they just go and take those people out. And it's like, so it's not a war. It's a regime change, is what's it going to be. And the only thing that I have negative to say about any of that is I don't like that they focus on any other country than America. Like I'm very pro America. I want them to just fucking take care of America for once. Who gives a shit about some of these other countries? Let them fuck themselves up because they're so stupid that they'll do it. And then if we want to go take them over, take them out, do whatever, they're going to be in such a disastrous state. They're going to be worse than even if you wanted to do it right now. And they did it to themselves. It's the same way that like Republicans look at Democrats. Like you don't have to really fight them. You don't have to. You just let them speak and they destroy themselves. It's the funniest thing. You don't need to do it. They're just fucking useless all the time. Let's see here. I bet you didn't even ask. Okay. I'm catching up. Have you seen our comments on Iran? I did read them. I did, and yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Mine in Vermillions. Vermillions. You mean the Slipknot song? Because Vermilion is a good song. It's a good song. Donald Vermillion says, but I'm not in control and I'm not calling shots. It's easy to be an armchair warrior from home. Absolutely true. Also, Donald Vermillion. I also say this to roughly anybody in my chat. Well, pretty much for the most part, as long as you know how to act on stream. If anybody ever wants to jump onto the stream, I will absolutely shoot you an invite, and we can talk about whatever topics you want to talk about on top of whatever I'm talking about. Right now, I'm just kind of shooting the shit. I'm just kind of killing time because I'm trying to get ready to play some Resident Evil, trying to get in the right mindset. And I'm going to play some Resident Evil 9, or Resident Evil Requiem. I guess it's Resident Evil 9, same difference. And then see how that goes. But, there was some people that were supposed to show up and hang out, but, you know, not everyone can live up to their word. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So we're at about half an hour now. I don't have a mic and I'd wander into politics. I'm actually running for office. Oh, dude, like as much as I don't like to talk about politics, I feel I'm okay. I'm decently versed. And don't get me wrong. I'm probably ignorant to a lot of this stuff, depending on which state and where you're running and what district and stuff like that. I probably don't have the knowledge to talk about what you're running for or where you're running from. But I mean, I'm down to talk. I always like to do that, or platform people in general. And shit, you could jump on here and be like, I'm a liberal Democrat, which don't get me wrong, for me, I'd be like, hey, I'm actually not for those people. And you could be like, I am, and then come on here and convince me. Give me the right wording. I don't know what you are, like what you're running for, where you're at doesn't matter. I'm just making a point where it's like it doesn't matter to me. Like I'm down to talk to any and everybody, and you know, it's all good. It's all good. But it's like, gonna bring it. Also, expect some tough questions sometimes. Okay, maybe more so foresight and foreplanning, all about tax reform. The boomer and AI conjunction is going to destroy our country's tax base. So you think AI is going to destroy our tax base? The boomer and AI, like I think boomers are, well, let's be honest, a lot of them are kind of on their way out. Um, to your foresight and foreplanning, all about tax reform. So tax reform, there needs to, yeah. I don't know how you would reform the taxes because, like, have you seen like what the tax like? What's the best way to call it? Almost like a Bible is like the amount of taxes that are in there. It's something like 6 or 8,000 pages or something. It's crazy. It's the most unnecessary sized book with the most convoluted bullshit in it ever. So yes, that should be reformed into something much simpler. Like it should literally just say, "Hey, you pay 20% of what you make, and then you pay 9% on sales tax or whatever the fuck your state says." Like that's it. Like it should be so simple. Some of this stuff is it's just been rewritten and redone and thrown through so many courts that each one of these things gets added into this basically encyclopedia of nonsense, and it becomes incomprehensible. Like there's probably many things that you're paying for that you probably shouldn't be paying for, type of deal. It's ridiculous. Like it's been added on to more than probably any other type of thing ever. Like our taxes only go up. And I don't know if you're Democrat or Republican, but I can definitely say this for sure, at least in my lifetime, the only time I've been added a lot more taxes in my life is from Democrats. That's just that's just my lived experience. That's it. I'm also in California, so that doesn't help. They their way of fixing stuff, let's tax you more. Let's tax the low income people, like the middle income people. Let's just do it. Let's get their money. The little they got. The boomer die off paired with AI taking jobs, reducing payroll tax and income tax. Yeah. So the idea of AI taking over jobs it's definitely real. Like that's going to be a thing. Like we're talking about it in a sense of like such a far future that more likely none of us will be alive to really see it. Like we're gonna see the start of it. We're gonna see like jobs like accountants and like maybe even taxi drivers and stuff like that. But like securing giant like semis and stuff like that to really trust AI with that at such a grand scale. Like we're not seeing that for. I would give it. 20, 25 years, maybe a little bit quicker depending on how fast AI actually, because you also got to go through regulations, go through all these codes and do all this stuff. Like there's even out here in LA, there's cars out here in like downtown LA. I think they're called Waymo or whatever, and it's like there's just cars that are driving around. There's nobody in them. It's just an AI car. It's just there's nobody in the fucking car, and it's just going around scouting the city to learn all the roads. There's nothing in it. It's just driving on its own. So like it is going there. It is absolutely going there. And and it's not just one car. There's, probably 40, 50 of these fucking things just driving around downtown LA or Santa Monica and shit. And they're just scoping out the city. Nobody's in them. It's kind of a trip. And then you got robots on the side of the street going and doing food deliveries. It's like it looks like just a box on wheels. It's like what are they called? The red flyers? No, the little red wagons. I think they were called red flyers or fly reds, whatever the fuck they were called. It looks like kind of one of those, and they go and deliver food. We got those all over LA. It's kind of weird sometimes driving down in like downtown LA when I'm delivering stuff, because it's like I'll just run into cars with, well, not run into them like physically, but it's like I see them. There's nobody in them, and then there's robots just delivering food to people on the side of the road. So yeah, some of this stuff is already coming, but on a grand scale, no, no. It's we might see the real start of it before we die. I mean, depending on how old you are, but it's like I'm 36. Like by the time this stuff really starts kicking in, we might see it in 40 years. It's like AI is boosting and doing this, that, the other. It's like, yeah, but until you get to the point where AI can also fix itself, and by that I mean it builds robots that also make robots that fix the robots that it built. That's when you're going to be absolutely or obsolete as a person. Like it needs to be able to build something to fix itself when it breaks, because until it can't fix itself, people are going to be useful to fix the robots. So something like that. Yeah. Let's see here. We got, I've been stuck on how do we address the burden. I live in Colorado and we have a gold mining and silver, and we have gold mining and silver mining. Why can't we have them pay in precious metals, mint collectors coins, and then sell them? Isn't there a way to churn those over? Like there's many lucrative businesses out there that literally farm for gold and silver. I don't know how it works in Colorado, but I mean, there's literally TV shows about it. Like they buy like $100,000 excavators and stuff like that, and they farm gold up in the hills, and they find a big chunk of it, and it pays for their whole year. So, like, I mean, unless you're saying, "Hey, why can't I just give you this chunk of metal and then you give me stuff?" I mean, you essentially do. You just got to go through a third party to do so, because I mean, technically, a lot of that stuff is, my opinion, it's worthless unless somebody wants it. It's like, well, it's a precious metal, but is it though? Do you actually need it? Does anybody actually need it? Does it do anything? Like, I don't think it. I I think a lot of that stuff is just it's perceived bullshit. Like I would say oil is a like that would be something if you were to strike oil, like you have an oil deposit under your house or something, you can absolutely find justification for, using that to get money. But gold and stuff like that, it's just shiny because shiny, and it's heavier than other things. Okay. Overall, it's kind of fucking useless, like as far as everyday life goes. Washington Post will be a test run on AI writers or AI writers. Bezos just got 400 jobs and he has 100 years of past writers to train a half dozen of AI writers. Washington Post has always been trash. It will continue to be trash. And if they go to AI, it's just going to be even worse. Like, is there any news source that you read right now that you trust at all? Because it's like everything you read nowadays, you got to kind of read between the lines, and that's where you'll find a little bit of the truth, and then you kind of piece it together. And what really comes out is if you ever hopefully get to see like live videos of whatever happened, whether it's a court trial or anything, and then you get to hear what these people are saying and the way that they talk, the way that they present themselves, and you're like, oh, this person was lying, or this person was truthful. But you don't really get that with news anymore. Like they're all I don't think anyone believes the news anymore. Even like if you're right wing, you don't believe Fox. If you're left wing, like maybe you believe some of the shit, but it's like I don't believe any of that shit. I mean, I look at the stories and then I watch the videos and I kind of put it together for myself and just my lived experience. I'm just like, oh, this person's lying, or this is true. That's probably not true. I think I have like a 100% like 100% accuracy in everything that I've deducted so far, just because things are very predictable. It's all pattern recognition. Once you start recognizing patterns, patterns tend to stand out a lot more. It all depends on how quickly it can be adapted. Elon was to start rolling out his bots in a decade tops. Yeah, so even that's 10 years, and that's going to be probably the most basic of bots. Don't get me wrong, I understand this stuff's coming, but more likely in our lifetime, even if you're young, I don't know how old you are, Donald. It says 1253. I doubt you were born in 53, so that's probably just a random number. Or 1 2 53, whatever, or 125 3. Maybe you're born in '03, whatever. Like even if you're under 20, over 20, something like that, most of the stuff, like you might be fighting it now, but you'll never see like what you're fighting for type of deal. Like it's we're never gonna see it. Which sucks to say, because like, I would kinda be interested to see it, like, I'm curious how that would, like, because a lot of that stuff in general would just change the world. It would absolutely reshape society. It's like, "Hey, we don't have to work anymore. We can do this. We can actually use this money and just give it back to ourselves, and the only money that we're using is for people who go and fix the robots that can't fix themselves." So it'd be a select few people, because that would be kind of the only job left, right? Because everything else would be automated, which is that's kind of the I mean, it's not the ideal future, but the way that people would like it would be something like that, right? Where it's everything's automated, nobody has to work. You can just do whatever you want. You'd be like, I just want to play guitar all day. Whether you're a musician who makes money or not, it's like you can just go do that now. Like it the idea and the ideal behind it sounds intriguing, and so there a lot of people are going to be backing that. But I think a lot of people don't understand how bored you'll get and stuff like that. There's a lot you won't be doing. I think there'll be a lot more, well, self deletions out there, however you want to call them online. People will just be like, I'm done with it. I have nothing to offer this world. Because some people don't want to do any of that. They rather, like, you'd be surprised how many people actually do want to just work because they want to feel useful to society. And if the only thing that's useful to society is fixing the robots that keep society up, and you don't want to fix robots, what the hell are you going to do? Oh God, that is not how it will play out. Mm, I mean, You kind of just said it right after, though, of what I just said. Trust me on this. I haven't worked since 2010. The first 2 years will be novel. After that, a lot of people will be killing themselves because of the depression. I kind of literally just said that. What did I say that was like that's not how it'll play out? What won't play out? Because you just kind of said exactly what I said. I was like, you'll get so bored, you're gonna want to self delete. That's kind of exactly what I said. Oh, you were typing. I was typing as you were talking. Yeah. So I might have said something beforehand that was counterintuitive to what it was. Well, that was implying something counterintuitive, but no, that's what's going to happen. Like, because no, which I agree with you on that. It's going to be because like I was out of work for just 1 year, right? And that was last year actually, and I was doing a bunch of YouTube stuff. And as much as I like doing the YouTube stuff, I was just like I was so fucking bored. And it's like I was applying to I think I applied to 900 some odd fucking jobs. Finally got one, which was a savior, thankfully. But it's like I was so bored. I had all the spare time in the world. I had to say it, like my savings, everything. I was able to keep myself afloat. Everything was fine for the most part, but I was god awfully bored. There's nothing to do. Like it I mean, I guess if I was smarter about it, I should have went and I worked out or something. This is true. You can only play so many video games, the day before or I did or more likely, I did the day before even that shit gets old. Yeah, or you can only in the day. You can only play so many video games in the day before even that shit gets old. Absolutely. Yep, 100% true. You just get so sick of everything. Yeah, yeah, I corrected it. Donald Vermillion. Right on, man. Where are you renting an office, and what are you aiming for out there? What rank of office are you aiming for? And is there any way that anybody can help? Colorado District 62 rep. All right. Is there anything you donate to, or do you just need people to vote for you? I don't know how many people I got that watch me that are from Colorado specifically. I mean, obviously, even right now, there's only 8 people watching. For the most part, it's been like 3 to 5. My channel is very small. It fluctuates. It fluctuates. It's all good. T says, "Stop eating meat if it's not from a farmer." Pause. So obviously T's out here just like deep throating farmer meat. We got it. We got it, T. Good for you. No, we get it, T. T's out here advocating for men to be better men. And I appreciate that. Never say very small. It's not a turn on. T is out here making sure everything is just like not safe for work. Like he's just like, hey man, anything you say out there, he's like, I'm gonna flip it, put that thing down and reverse it. Like he's out here just making everything into a Missy Elliott song. It's crazy. Make sure I run uncontested, make it the easiest run ever. There you go. There you go, man. Well, hey, good luck to you out there. Like I said, I don't know if I know anybody in Colorado other than Verbal Riot. Just moved out to Colorado, but I don't know if he's in the 56th district. If you don't know who Verbal Riot is, you should go check him out. He's a fan. Oh, he's a friend of Chris Gore's. He's a friend of mine as well. His name is Dante, and he's good people. But he did just move to Colorado. He fled California because California was not treating him right. So he's out there in Colorado now. I just don't know if he's in your district or not. I've got that blow up soup video in my head now. Oh man. Oh man. Well, there are some videos out there that if you want to be funny about your campaign ads, or like I don't even know if what the office that you said you're running for is. Oh, hold on. Oh shit, he's going to live like a king. Who's going to live like a king? Pre-diet Missy or post-diet? Um, oh no, the video Missy, because the old school one. Because I think didn't she got really fat and then kind of skinny again, didn't she? Like I haven't I don't follow along with what she's doing nowadays. Hello, conspiracy or conspiracy. What do you think of the fall of the Ayatollah? That's the Iranian stuff. T man, what do you think about Ayatollah? Like getting or of the Ayatollah? Isn't his name Ayatollah? Or is he the head of it? I'm trying to remember what was the guy's name? Because he has some crazy last name too. I don't think it's Ayatollah because Ayatollah is a thing. It's like a movement or whatever. Hmm. Hmm. Hey T man, if you want to jump on, let me know. Let me know. I'm coming up on just an hour. I'm gonna go in for at least another 7 more minutes, make it a solid hour, and then I'll probably jump on some Resident Evil because I've been wanting to play Resident Evil kind of all day. But because I'm a man of my word and I say I'll do a sidecast every Saturday, and then I'll hit people up and ask them if they want to jump on. And all of them will say sure until I go live. And then they say no. How great. How great. Maybe I need to change it to not Saturdays. It's all right. We'll all hang out. We'll all hang out in Florida. It'll be fine. I'll just make sure to mention it's like, hey man, my credit card doesn't show up unless it's on Saturdays. So if we buy food on Saturday, everybody else is buying. See how that goes. Let's see how they like it. I'm out here just holding it down, just talking to people, just having a good time. Let's see here. Hello, conspiracy. What do you think about the Fallout? I already read that one. And then Kamini. Oh, that his last name? Kamini, that guy who got taken out. Yeah, and then there's a bunch of videos of Iranians celebrating that we'll probably never see videos of from the news because ooh, we did bad thing by liberating people again. How could we? We could. We could do good thing, but good thing means bad for liberals. No. Like look, man, even if it was I mean, it wouldn't have happened, but let's just hypothetically say if Biden was out there doing, I don't know, world peace and saving countries and doing all the good stuff, I would still be happy for it, man. I can say that. And as much as I don't like some of these politicians, whatever, that's the other thing I can say is I don't want any of them dead. I don't want them dead. I actually want them to continue to speak. Speak all you want because your retardation just fuels the other side. Because I think people nowadays, well, I like to think people nowadays are smarter than what they seem like online. Because if you were to go buy online, there'd be some problems. There'd be a lot of problems. Biden was already dead, brain dead. Absolutely. Just a shuffling meat suit. Yeah, see, look, everybody that's in Colorado, District 56, vote for Donald Vermillion, because this guy knows what's up. 100%. Give this guy a massive shout out. If you make a commercial or something, let me know. I'll fucking air the hell out of it. All right, let's see here. It is, oh shit, we're at 57 and a half minutes. So got 2.5 more minutes, which means I have enough time to play my outro song. Does anybody want to say anything before I go? Because I was hoping people would show up because I prefer to talk to people. That's why I'm trying to engage in the chat as much as possible because I prefer to do that. Like, I can just talk on my own, but it kind of just feels like you're talking to yourself after a while. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to go play video games. I can talk to myself while I'm playing a video game, and I'm still progressing in something else. But with that being said, check it out. We are at just under an hour, which means I will leave everybody with my going away song, which is, I don't know why I named it Whiskey Song. It's actually called, shit, what did I name this song? Something Angel. What did I name it again? Wicked Little Angel. That's what it's called. That's the name of this song. It is a song I wrote, but I was like, wait a minute. It's been so long since I played it. Anyways, let's go ahead. Let's make sure nobody said any other comments. Let me go ahead and read the last ones. We got Lieutenant Garatina saying, take care, Syfaxx. Absolutely, I will. I'll probably be playing some video games. So if you guys want to jump on after this and watch me play some Resident Evil 9, feel free and go ahead and talk to me there. I'll talk to you back. It's all good. It's all good. Got Donald Vermillion says, I need to pick up a mic/headset. It's pretty easy to do. I mean, even if you just get like AirPods or earpods, like most people, I assume most people have them. A lot of them work. Like they're actually surprisingly decent. Like I've used just my phone and a pair of headphones when I'm out on the road and whatever to join podcasts and stuff like that, or live streams, and they work pretty decently. It's not going to be as good as getting like $150 mic and whatever, but it's like I still just use my regular AirPods through my computer to hear stuff just because, I mean, who cares? It doesn't matter. We also got Donald Vermillion says, fake wizard asked me on his show. I had to turn that down too. Oh, hey, man, I don't feel bad about you turning me down, but at the same time, if you ever do get a mic or you want to jump on, or whether it doesn't have to be politics, doesn't have to be whatever, like we just want to talk about. Usually I talk about more TV shows, movies, stuff like that. Lately, there hasn't been any really good TV shows or movies to talk about. I mean, and when there has been, I've already talked about them, like Night of the Seven Kingdoms, stuff like that. I have no problem talking about those, talking about the books, whatever. I'm an avid reader in a lot of these things. So, like, I'm down to talk about that stuff. And, my problem is I picked the wrong day and wrong time to start doing streams, which is Saturdays, because Saturday nights, obviously people are out and about. And when I go out and about, it's usually Fridays. So I just use the time that I have. And the time that I have is not ideal for most other people, which is, it's acceptable. It's fine. So hopefully people watch it on a playback. It's all good. All good, all good, all good. Destrbino says, hey, my bad, bro, for helping you, bro. I'm sorry. My apologies. Helping who? Destrbino's, any type of help you give at all, I appreciate it, brother. You're always one of my favorite people to see, dude. You're always there, even in like chats that I mean, usually you're in the live streams, but it's like even on the video game stuff you show up, which I appreciate, man. That's cool. Also, Emily Kruger, 2844. She's out there killing it with all her art streams, doing well, doing well, doing well. And just yeah, keep it up, keep it up. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Donald Vermillion says just picked up the Conan books by Robert Howard. Hey, dude, some of those Conan books are pretty fucking awesome. I'd have to go downstairs and remove a few boxes to get to the box that has the books. But yeah, they're good. They're good. With that being said, people, with that last comment, I will be logging off here and then probably playing some video games in just a minute. So I will say goodbye, good night, or I'll see you later because I'll probably be playing video games. I don't plan on going anywhere. I'm just going to go from literally right here. I'm going to do this master transition where I'm just going to just roll my happy ass right here and then turn to the left and watch this TV here. And you'll see me from this camera here. That's going to be the massive transition that I do. And with that transition, I'm also going to transition to this song. Peace out.